Welcome back. Good morning. You guys are going to get pretty sick of us here because we're going to be popping in as often as we can to help along the way with everything that's going on. So today we wanted to try to offer some more tools that you can use to help with issues that arise. And we really want to try to incorporate in all of this. Yes, we're going to explore some of the emotional stuff that comes up, and that can get pretty difficult, but we really want to try to make this light and fun and give you some other things to use to gain a higher perspective of everything that's going on right now. So Melissa's going to start with sharing one of her stories with us.
So something you can do that's fun, even just being inside your house or taking your grocery trips, is playing with the universe. A way to do that is to set an intention. Last month at some time we were playing, and I was like, okay, what do I want to get from the universe? And I was like, a red rose. I was like, okay. And I was like, I want to know that it's just for me. I didn't put restrictions on it. I didn't put time on it or anything like that. I just said, okay, give me a rose, universe. A couple weeks went by, and I thought about it now and then, and I'd see roses in the store. I'd see them. I was seeing them everywhere because it was in February, so it was before Valentine's Day. So roses were everywhere. And I was like, no, that's not the one I want. And as time went by, I was like, I'm probably not going to get this rose, I'm not going to get just a rose just for me. And the days went on, and I was losing faith. I was losing belief in myself, that the universe was listening to me. And one day I was coming home from work, and it was later, and I was just walking up my stairs in my apartment complex, and on the stairs was a rose. It was a single rose, and it looked like it had fallen out of a bundle or something, but nobody else was in the hallway. It was late at night, and I was just walking up the stairs, and I just looked at it, and I was just like, oh my God, and I grabbed and I ran upstairs to my roommate, and I was like, look, I finally got it. But that was so much fun for me to receive that. I had to, the journey of when I asked the question to receive it, I had learned a lot within the time that I got it. I learned a lot about belief. I learned a lot that I didn't believe in myself or that anyone was listening, let alone the universe. And when I finally got it, I had the moment of, yes, I can do this. And then immediately, because of my belief system, I was like, but anybody can do this. This isn't big. And the more I told the story, everyone was just kind of like, what? You just found it? And everyone had different explanations of how the rose got there. But the point was the inception of the intention. So many different things had to happen in order for me to be open to receive that. And I think now is a great time to play in small ways like that. And you can do it, with songs on the radio, ask to hear a certain song, or birds coming by, squirrels. You can play with the animals. You can do anything, ask for anything. But it's a fun reminder that the universe is there and the universe is listening.
And I think that's one of the most basic questions that you can start with, that I tell almost every patient, as I say, just start with, prove to me I'm not alone out there. Mm-hmm. Prove to me someone is watching over me, guiding me, protecting me. And then listen and watch for those signs that say, you're not alone. I got your back. It might even be you're talking to someone and they say, if you ever need anything, just remember to call me. You're never alone. But there it is. Okay, so set your intention, ask your question, and then hold tightly onto that. But this idea of, once we do that, we're open, and so we know if there's a car accident and 10 witnesses, 10 different people see 10 different things. So when we set our intention on something, a lot of these things, it's even the question that kind of pops up. It's like, well, why did I think of that? That's important. But God, the universe, your angels, your guides, everyone here is helping with that, but sometimes we're not looking for that. So once we set that intention, our eyes get opened up. So play with that. I did it. I'm not telling anybody what my thing is, but I asked for a sign, and I never did that. I've always asked a question and then waited for my answer to come through to me. But I've never asked to receive something like that, just for me. And so I'm excited. I'm playing with that, and I'll let you know when my sign comes.
And you can do it with words. You can set like an intention of word of the day. I've played there, and just listen to the people in your house, the people who you're with right now, and you'll see that the word comes up more, the color comes up more, the car comes up more. The more you put your awareness somewhere, the more you see that, and that's like Gracie too, with the dog.
Yeah. So when we first got our dog, Gracie, my middle daughter, I was driving her to school, and she's like, "Mom, can you believe all the people that have dogs now?" And I said, "Baby girl, these people have always had dogs. You just never saw dogs because dogs weren't in your vocabulary. We didn't have a dog before, so you didn't notice people walking their dogs." I'm like, "Maybe when we were driving to school, you were looking in the sky at all the birds." And I'm like, "But now because you have a dog, you see dogs." And that's how we are with a lot of this. So this information, this love, this guidance, it is all around us. It's just that a lot of times we're not seeing completely. We're only seeing what makes sense to us in our life right now. So doing this helps to open up your eyes, your mind, to see that there's more out there than you know, and get out of the fear kind of like puts us blinders on us and allows us only to see those things that we're afraid of. So playing this game helps to like expand that and be able to see more things out there. My daughter, my youngest one, when our trip got canceled to Disney, she was so upset and she was crying, and she said, "Mom, why did God let this happen?" And I said, "Baby, this has nothing to do with God." And she goes, "But couldn't he have stopped it if he wanted to?" And I sat with that for a moment because I could tell it was just breaking her heart, and I could tell there was really nothing that I was going to say that was going to make that any better for her at that moment. But I feel like we're all feeling like that right now, and that's the only place that it allows this anxiety to come in, is this feeling alone, and how come God isn't making this any better for us. But I really do believe everything that's presented in our life is for us, and so this is happening with God, and we have to do whatever it is that we can to remember to allow that in, so that we can receive this message better. So I feel like we have a choice right now. We have a choice with every situation that we're ever presented with. We can look at it from fear, or we can look at it from love, and either way is okay because we learned something. However, a lot of times when we're looking at it from fear, we're stuck, and we're going to keep seeing the same outcome over and over again, because of course that situation would not scare us if we already knew how to overcome it. So when we have fear, it's like, uh-oh, this has never worked out for me before. I don't know how I'm going to do this, and that's okay. So at least get familiar with what that fear is, because we can't allow for anything to come in and help us with that unless we've kind of identified like what's making us afraid right at this moment. And then if you choose to look at the situation with love, we have an opportunity to grow. Yesterday, we talked about the number 6 in the tarot, and this is, so if we take this situation, look at it from love, and look, how can I help this to make me grow? It's still difficult, because it still is something that we haven't done before. Even though if we look back, we can see the pattern and we can get a little bit of information about this. But that's again where we're kind of feeling like we're starting all over here, and I'm ready to shift, I'm ready to change, I'm ready for this not to be a pattern in my life, but now we need help. And that's where like playing with this, okay, here I am, this is what I'm seeing, this is what I want to change, I want to look at it as an opportunity for me to grow, so I need some help with this. And so we're going to be providing different tools to help you learn and grow and call in help right now when we're needing that so bad. So I picked a couple cards. I'm going to have you do the chakra ones. So I wanted to just get like some messages for everybody through the use of the oracle cards. So the first deck that I picked was the Isis deck. And okay, and I'm going to go with this one. Okay, so the first one. Okay, Ancient Power Mysteries. All right, so hopefully, with any questions that's going on with anybody, I'm going to go ahead and read this card. With the tarot cards, or the oracle cards, they're so fun to use. You can have a specific question that you're working on and ask that question, or you can just kind of shuffle your cards and say, what's my message for today? And keep it open and let the universe just kind of guide you. How do I find this one?
And that's kind of like what we talked about yesterday with the songs that come into my head. Before, I never really looked at them. You know, I was kind of like, oh, it's just stuck in my head. It's just so loud, I gotta sing it. But then all the Kenny Rogers stuff died, and we were even talking about the song yesterday and its significance for right now. And the more you do this, you know, the more you use your tools and you play, the more familiar you get with how you receive your information.
Show how you use those cards. How you like to shuffle your deck and find like the right card.
Usually when I'm shuffling, I let them kind of fall out, and if they don't fall out, sometimes I turn them over, and if it's something that resonates, I'll keep it. But you're supposed to just shuffle them and get kind of your energy and set your intention when you're shuffling. I'm going to pick the same. I'm going to do 3, and then I'll pick one, and we'll right into.
I like to shuffle them. Me and my sister like to shuffle them until one actually like pops out.
Yeah.
And then we pick that card as a very, yes, that card was meant for you today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's Ancient Power Mysteries. Hear the rattling of Isis playing. The rattle of Isis is playing in the hand of the goddess now. Can you sense it with your inner hearing? Its vibration reaches through your crown chakra and enters your body, initiating you into great ancient power mysteries of sound, creativity, and healing. This is a time when words and music will become increasingly important on your spiritual path and healing journey. And so I'm just going to go ahead and read that part. In these cards, there's like so much stuff to read about. But the words and the music, the communication, this is why like we really are trying right now to stay available and to help keep communication open. We're starting Zoom right now to do more online classes, to be available for what's going on now, but still get information to everyone who needs it. But I encourage you to get Zoom for yourself and use that with your family and your friends. Stay connected, stay communicating. It's so important right now for everybody's healing. It's so nice to get a message of, how are you doing? I just wanted to check in on you. The sound too, I was feeling the sound. I was like, how are we going to get some of this sound out there with the crystal bowls or things that we do? But I would say, blare your music, sing, like allow this energy, especially with things that are going on in the lungs right now, sing. Take those songs that you're hearing, like right now, because we're shut off, so a lot of our senses are shut down, which means this is a perfect opportunity for everyone to explore their own intuitive abilities. And some people are going to be hearing this kind of thing. And so Melissa was just saying, like, she didn't realize, like, she knows, like, a lot of her gift and the way that she receives messages is through what she's hearing. And the songs she was dismissing as a part of that. So right now, listen. When you meditate, pay attention. How is this information coming through to you? Is it coming through to you in visions or just feelings about things, or you can just kind of sense in your body? When you get like that thing of like, I should really call so-and-so and see how they're doing, do it. Like right now, all these other parts of our body are opened up to receive these intuitive messages. So play with it, go along with that. Okay.
All right, so this one is the chakra deck, and the card I picked for today is Rebirth. It's the Earth Star chakra, currently undergoing a rebirth. It's a powerful awakening and healing process that comes in many different forms and is a big part of your life's journey. Everything has divine timing, nothing lasts forever. Things have a beginning and an end, a divine knowing when it's time to move, create, and time to be still. Something in your life is ending, and something very positive is awakening within you. It's time to let go of anything that is not supporting you or serving you at this point. Like that fell out.
That's what I'm talking about.
So this is talking about seeds of new opportunity have been planted, and it's time to nurture them. Be kind and gentle to yourself, and water your seeds with love and graciousness. The affirmation, which I really like, is, I am completely supported in my current rebirth, and I am open to the magic of the universe birthing within me.
And like it's crazy. Like you can't make this stuff up, like. And again, that whole rebirth, again, that's that number 5, that number 5 in the tarot deck. That one is the one that says something has to stop. It's the end of that, so that the number 6 that seems to be significant right now for us is that rebirthing process. And so that ends so that we can begin again. And I think that's huge also with the spring energy that's being, that's going on right now. Okay, and so the last one I picked are my Ganesha cards.
I love this stuff.
I know. So Ganesha is one of the deities, and Ganesha is the remover of obstacles. So this is the Ganesha card deck. And so whenever we feel like something has been placed in front of us and we can't move forward, you can call on Lord Ganesha. And this is like, so for anyone who's like religious, it's basically saying you're accepting different parts of God into your being right now. So it's like, well, I can't do that, but you allow this deity who represents this force to remind you that you also have this within your body. And so we call on Ganesha whenever we feel, I am not able to do this. And then this energy says, let's remove those obstacles. Let's see how we can do this. So the card I picked was Generosity. This is the one that popped out. Compassion for others is a natural result of being aware and conscious of your own feelings. And that's all I'm going to read with that one too, because like that's where we're trying to go with all of this. That's where we're saying make one little change, have compassion for yourself. Okay, so if we are going to bring this energy forward into the world, we have to be the best parts of ourselves that we can be. Let love in. Have compassion for yourself and for all the experiences you have had up to this point. Once you do that, you are able to have more love and more compassion for the world. So we're trying to start right here. And once you do that, you will bring that forward with generosity and kindness to others. But you have to fill it up in yourself first. Okay. Well, I hope you guys have a great day today. Keep posted if you have any questions. There's things that you'd like to know. We're going to keep giving more information about your immune system and how to help with what's going on right now, how to keep those kids happy at home, those puppies happy at home. So please remember to go to the website and sign up for our email so that you can be part of our online classes that we do at Zoom. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you later.
Bye, guys.